You know, it's hard to believe it. It's been almost 40 years since Jimmy Carter left the White House, but he left an indelible impression dealing with things like human rights and fostering better relations with countries that we used to ignore. The former president has been very busy continuing to build houses for Habitat for Humanity. I spoke with the former president about those efforts. I want you to know that in context here, and just putting this out there, just full disclosure, I was an intern during the Carter administration as a college student, so he does now and then make references to that. Right now, Jimmy Carter. By my count now, you're at better than 4,000 homes, better than 14 countries you've been doing this. And I'm looking at some of your fellow ex-presidents who've been making a fortune in book deals, millions of dollars for combined speeches. And here you are, 93 years young, you know, building homes. What are you thinking?
Well, I'll soon be 94, as a matter of fact, and my wife is 91. But we're still struggling along. We don't work as vigorously as we did in the past, but we still can do our jobs on the Habitat site, and it's very gratifying to us, Neil. I feel like we always get more out of it than we put into it. Although we work sometimes very hard and overwork on occasion, but Habitat is a wonderful organization, and I would urge everybody that's watching this program to consider, you know, either making a contribution to Habitat financially or just volunteer to help on occasion.
You know, it just reminds a lot of folks who've been tracking your career, Mr. President, especially since you left the White House, that you've never been about accumulating wealth. I think you had said, it has never been my ambition to be rich. Gerald Refshun, your former communications advisor, had said he doesn't like big shots, and he doesn't think he's a big shot. Do you have a problem with big shots?
No, I don't. I get along well with people who consider themselves to be big shots. They're not my favorite people, as a matter of fact, quite often. But you know, I've written 32 books, and I would be very pleased if my books brought as much as some of the others did. But I've never been against people who got wealthy. I just that's not one of my top priorities.
You know, I was thinking of you, Mr. President, this time with everything that's going on in the country. It's very polarizing. I guess, as you've indicated in prior chats, that we've always had variations of polarizing times, but these seem especially nasty. How would you describe it right now?
I think we're going through a phase of difficulty. Our country is much more polarized than it ever was before. There's much more disparity between the very rich people and the working class people than there ever has been in the past. But we've been able, down through history, over, as you know, more than 200 years, to overcome difficulties of that kind. And I don't have any doubt that the basic principles of America and the basic status that we have of equality between people will prevail in the long term.
Do you think that what you're doing now is and what you're doing to try to help those who are disadvantaged, that's going away? A lot of people have been criticizing President Trump, for example, have been saying the focus has been on the markets, the focus has been on the boom, and it's a very real, palpable boom, as you see. When you were president, did the markets matter to you? They matter to this president. He mentions them a lot, thinks they're very important. What do you think?
Yes, the markets were very important to me because I thought that having a fair and equitable relationship with as many countries around the world as we possibly could, and friendship with them and maximum trade with them, was good for America in the long term and good for individual Americans as well. And I still feel that way, and I don't have any doubt that eventually we'll work out another good deal between the United States and Mexico, which we might be doing now, and Canada in the future. I talked to Canada earlier today on television, and they're very concerned about the future relationship to replace NAFTA. I believe that I think that we'll continue to benefit from international trade, and President Trump's approach is not the same as has been in the past, perhaps, or not the same one that I preferred when I was president. But he has his own ideas, and my hope is that he'll be successful. As a matter of fact, I pray for President Trump. I pray that he'll, you know, keep our country at peace and promote human rights, and that he'll be successful as president.